What's up, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here once again, aka Diggletdreams, with National Dex Battle League. This week we're up against Proxy Moxie, who has a channel. Make sure to go check her out. She does some good videos. We may also be against Mohemoth. I'm not sure. We'll find out once her video comes out. But let's see, we'll look over the teams. She's bringing the Clefable, Milotic, Bronzong, Shaman, Raikou, and Absol. So kind of what I expected. If I had to pick a team that I was going up against, I probably would have guessed this, or something like it. Obviously, because he only has so many Pokemon to pick from, but definitely this is what I was kind of prepping for. So we got the Cobalion, the Yanmega, Swords Dance Cobalion, Speed Boost Yanmega, kind of a bulky Pursuit Drapion, Support Mew, Defensive Rotom, and Mega Heracross. Jarboss also here. Proxy said good luck to Jarboss. Have fun's the more important part, because I don't really want to have bad luck. I guess I want both of us to have luck not be a factor. How about that? I'm gonna compress that into a single phrase for the beginning of a Pokemon battle. Also just noticed that half of my team is genderless, which is kind of weird, but whatever. I'm predicting a Bronzong lead to try to get the Stealth Rocks up, so I think I'll lead Heracross. So I might just get a kill if I lead Heracross. Hopefully this isn't like gonna Zen headbutt me or something, but I have a feeling that she's gonna want to get the Stealth Rocks up. And if she switches in here, I think I'd 2-hit KO anything except maybe like the Clefable or the Milotic. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna go right for the close combat because I'm pretty sure it'll 2-hit KO this. It is a Mega Heracross, but of course it is a Bronzong, so. Alright, does pull the switch into the, what's this thing called, Milotic? As that is a 2-hit KO, holy crap. Question is, do I outspeed this thing? I'm pretty sure I do, unless she's running Speed Investment, which I doubt. I should outspeed this thing. Do I actually? I'm pretty slow, hold on. Oh, that makes me nervous. See, I hit 186 because I'm not invested in speed. This is a minimum of 150. I don't know. Let me check the base speeds. Okay, so if neither of us are speed invested, if we're just neutral speed, then she should actually outspeed me here. And I don't feel comfortable taking a Scald, and especially with the potential to burn. So I think my better play would just kind of go into Rotom here. But of course, she could recover. But I think this is my best play anyway. There's no ground type that can come in to take the hit, as it actually doubles into Clefable. Must not have expected to outspeed there. Maybe predicting me to be a little bit of speed invested there. So we're in Rotom versus the Clefable now. And I think I'm just going to Volt Switch into Drapion. Should outspeed. I think that will be my play. See what happens here. I'm kind of trying to test what kind of Clefable this is, if it's special or physical defense, or if it's unaware, or if it's Magic Guard. I think we'll find out. She does have Raikou and Shaman that can resist the electric move. But that is it. She doesn't have an immunity until Raikou gets its ability released, but that'll be a while. That is Volt Absorber. It's hidden ability, right? Yeah, it has not been released. I wonder when they're gonna release that. Like, what are they waiting for? And why did they release the birds so recently? As we're actually gonna get some damage off on this Bronzong, which is nice. Kind of want to just go right into Heracross again. Yeah, we definitely outspeed this thing. Its max speed is 181, and we break that, I believe. Yeah, we hit 186, and we're not even invested, so I'm just going to click Close Combat again, once again, and the Clefable might come in. If I was a betting man, I would say she's either going for the Stealth Rocks right here, or the Clefable is coming in. And I know that I'm not placing a bet exactly because I'm picking two options, but if I'm gonna really bet, I'm saying she's going into Clefable because she did try to save this thing once already. So I'm gonna say the Clefable's coming out, but I'm still gonna go for Close Combat. I think it's still my best play because I do want to also not go for like a random switch or a different move in case the Bronzong does happen to stay in. I think Close Combat should still do at least a decent amount to the Clefable. It does a nice 40%, that's not bad at all. And it is leftovers, so who knows. I think Drapion is my switch here. Pretty much should be able to take anything except maybe like a Thunder Wave, but like I think I'll be okay. Goes for the Moonblast. Don't really eat that up, but we have the Black Sludge, so we're going to be slowly recovering here. And I think, predicting the switch here, I want to go for the knockoff, because Clefable staying in on a Drapion doesn't really seem like something that she would want to do. It'd be kind of crazy if she went into Absol and got the Justified boost. Maybe Poison Jab is my better play. Go for the Poison Jab, it'll hit everything bar the Bronzong. And if the Bronzong does happen to come in, I can knock off. I just don't want to give that Absol the boost. So, why don't we try that? I'll still hit the Absol pretty hard, so I'm okay with that. Pink Troll, Liberty, and Sakura. Is that the thing that Shady Penguin names as Melodic? I don't know, but that's from Naruto. I know some stuff. I know some anime stuff. So we're only on to turn 6 right now, and it seems like this battle's been going on for a long time already. I do need to keep track of the time, actually, so I don't. As long as this doesn't go another half hour, then I should be fine. I don't think it will. Although, this Moxie picking this next move might take a half hour. Jeez. I'm gonna start the timer. So I think the risky, the crazy play for her would be to go into Absol on the knockoff, predicting the Justified, or getting the Justified boost. The even better play would be to go into Bronzong right here on the Poison Jab. Goes Absol though, and we're able to hit that thing with the Poison Jab. Awesome. 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 Don't really want to stay in. Although, if this thing does get up a Swords Dance, that'd be bad. And I do still have Cobalion in the back if I want to use that. Don't expect not a good move. I think it's because I have Absol in the NBA. Steam notification. I don't think you guys will have heard that, but I think it's because I have Absol in the NBA. The only reason that I would have thought of that. What is that sound? Why is that happening? Hello? I'm just getting a weird. I think I have the in-game audio turned off so you guys can't hear this. But I'm just getting a weird pinging sound. It's freaking me out. I think I'm just gonna go for the Poison Jab here because the risk of a Swords Dance is really scary. And And I'm not even sure if a not boosted Absol can really OHKO my Drapion right now, so I'm going to go for it. What is that sound? Alright, does go for the Meg, goes for Protect. Alright, that's fine. Then we're kind of in the same position. What the hell? I don't know. So we're in the same position, except that it's Mega now. The Bronzong switch in could be real, but I don't really mind, because if I go for the Poison Jab and Bronzong comes in, all that really happens there is I get some Black Sludge recovery, and then I go for the knockoff. So I'm just going to go for Poison Jab again. I really don't want this thing to set up. I don't think it will. I think the Bronzong is going to come in here, but I don't really need to risk it, I don't think. I think going for Poison Jab is just my best play, as the Bronzong does come out. So I could have tried to make a prediction there, but I really don't think I needed to, as I can just go for the knockoff now, and it should do a good amount of damage to this thing. Oh my god, I did not expect that. Holy crap. That did so much. She does get the Stealth Rocks up, but I do have Defog in the Defog in the background to deal with that later on. So I'm not too worried. I can Defog on things like I can Defog probably on the Raikou, probably on the Milotic, so it might be my best play to just go right into... No. The explosion is too real. I can't risk my Defogger. I think I should go for another knockoff. But that knockoff did 84% to this thing. I did not expect it to do that much, but that's... I guess that's Drapion for you. This must be like especially defensive Bronzong, or maybe not even defensive. I don't know. Drapion is strong though. It is a knockoff, super effective. So, but there's no way that's physically defensive. I would not have. I was expecting like 60, and that did 84. Let's see. Okay, we are able to go for the knockoff again and take down the Bronzong, as we do get to full HP now with the Black Sludge recovery. And we might just get another kill. But if she does go to, I'm so used to saying E when I'm playing Pokemon. If she does go Milotic or Raikou, I think I will try to get Mew in to Defog. If Raikou comes in and it subs and Calm Minds, though, that'd be bad. Well, let's see what happens. I doubt the Milotic's coming in because it probably can't really take on Drapion since I'm at full and it's at 39%. I think either the Raikou... I think the Raikou is probably the only thing that can really come out right now. Obviously the Clefable doesn't want to come in, neither does the Shaman. Milotic probably not, and I don't think the Absol does either, so I think Raikou is the only thing that can really come in right here. And I completely underestimated how much work Drapion can put in against our team. Maybe because I didn't look at it as just these 6, but... Alright, the Milotic does come out. I'm just going to go for the Mew switch to get the Defog off, because her rocker is gone, so if I... Oh, actually, Clefable could have rocks, but I doubt it. So if I get rid of these rocks, and I think this is my best opportunity to do so. It's renamed Sakura, and it's a male Milotic. That's funny. Also looked at its gender because I was thinking of what if this has Q Charm. That'd be crazy. Because I was trying to think if it had Marble Scale or competitive. That'd be kind of crazy if it had competitive while I went for the Defog. The Mew comes in, goes for the Recover. I'm kind of scared to defog now. Because what if this is competitive? I think I'm okay. I think even if I give this thing competitive, I think I'll be okay. I think the stealth rocks are a bigger thing to get rid of. Okay, there is no competitive as she does go for the Dragon Tail, and I get onto my Yanmega. Perfect, I got rid of the rocks just in time. But I still don't really want this thing to be in on this. I'm pretty sure this is specially defensive, just based on the way it took that close combat before. I'll just go for a Protect here just to see what she wants to go for. So if she wants to go for a Scald, if she wants to go for a Dragon Tail again. So if she goes for a Dragon Tail, I might consider just staying in and going for a Giga Drain. But if she goes for a Scald, I'll probably switch, because I don't want this thing taking a Scald. Yanmega, what a beast. Definitely making a run for MVP in my book. Not MVP overall of the league, obviously, but MVP just for the Buizels. Pulls a switch in the Raikou there. Dang. As I just protect. This thing is definitely the biggest threat on her side of the field right now. I think I'll just go into Mew. Mew is my specially defensive wall. Goes for the Thunder Wave, as Synchronize is unable to work there, unfortunately. But that's good. We know this thing isn't like a Choice Specs or Choice Scarf or anything like that. We also know it's not Assault Vest either. So what I'm going to do here is, ooh, goes for the Shadow Ball. We actually get the special defense drop, and we get fully paralyzed. Ow. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna go and Drapion here because if she does go for the Shadow Ball again, I can probably eat that up. If she goes for the Volt Switch, she's gonna have a lot of trouble switching it. Actually, I guess the Melodic is a pretty safe switching. But I can play around the Melodic easier than this thing, so I'll go into Drapion. Goes for the Thunderbolt. Uh-oh. That's a 2 KO. Yikes. That is not great. Not great at all. What are the chances that she got a high roll and she's about to get a low roll? Fortunately though, I don't need my Drapion, so I feel okay risking it. Cobalion deals with the Clefable. She does stay in and just go for the double Thunderbolt. I might just go Heracross here. Might just have to take the hit and go for the close combat and pick up a KO. Alright, I'm getting some weird notifications from Skype, so I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of it. I think that might be my play just because I think Heracross is the only thing on my team that I would enjoy taking a hit right now, and can also deal with the Raikou, and I doubt she'll even stay in, so let's go for it. Should just gonna click the close combat once again. I have a feeling the Clefable will probably want to come in here. But it should be a 2 KO at the range it's at now. Maybe. Depends on leftovers and whatnot. So this is showing Thunderwave, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt. If it wants to stay in and Thunderwave this thing, as I go for the close combat, as long as I don't get fully paralyzed, I would be okay with that. But I think there's a pretty good chance of me scoring a KO here. Because I don't think she'll go into Melodic, just based on the way that she played around Heracross with the Melodic before. But she might have to. Alright, she does go Clefable, so we do 39, and she gets back to 39 with leftovers. And we did 40 before, so this should be it. I think this is a good chance to a KO here. Especially if I can get rid of this thing. Protect. If she has Protect, that'd be pretty cool. Not for me, but for her. Oh my god, it lives. But we were able to eat up the Moonblast, thankfully. So, close combat again. We'll take this thing down, and should be able to take down pretty much anything that comes in except the Melodic. And getting Clefable out of the way will be really nice. Definitely be really nice. Definitely got to preserve Cobalion in the back because I think that is my sweeper. Alright, so Clefable goes down. Nice. Heracross is at 44 with very low defenses though. So we'll see what happens here. Shaman could come out here. Raikou could come out again, definitely. Milotic could even come out. I don't think the Absol will come out. Yep, there's the Raikou. This thing is scary. Definitely scary. I kind of want to go for the close combat because I feel like she's going to predict me to save this thing and go for the Thunder Wave on whatever I switch into. Although probably my biggest switch in is Mew, which is already paralyzed. So she might just go right for the Thunderbolt trying to pick up the KO. I'm scared to go into Bubberducky because it is not technically resisted, even though I'm electric type. It is a neutral hit and I am physically defensive, so I don't know how well I'll be taking that hit. And I can't really hit this thing back that hard either. Yeah, this thing is kind of an issue. Definitely a big issue. I'm gonna pull up the calc really quick. I don't want to go in blind into this. Oops. Let's see. Maybe I have her across. I just want to see if it's worth saving. Offensive. I don't know. I'm bulk versus a Raikou. We haven't just figured out what this thing is yet. Did we see a life orb at all? No, we did see a life orb. We know it's not Assault Vest because it does have Thunder Wave. It could be leftovers. Oops. It could be leftovers. But we'll say Assault Vest for damage purposes. Thunderbolt. I can actually live a Thunderbolt. This thing can live a Thunderbolt, so this thing might be worth saving. Might be the play to go into Pinkerton, my Mew, and save this thing for later. so I could probably get in another close combat on something later. So I think I'll go Mew. As the Thunderbolt does come my way, and actually that is not a 2-hit KO either. So what I'm gonna do here, let's go for the soft boil. Ooh, Shadow Ball probably KOs. Shadow Ball probably KOs. But I don't really think I have another play. I think my play after this might have to be going to Yanmega, get the Protect off, and start racking up some damage. Going for Bug Buzzes. So I need damage on this thing. That's the most important thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna go for the Protect, get the speed boost. Let me just make sure, 289 times 1.5 gives a 433, and there's no Raikou without a Choice Scarf that hits that speed. So I have a pretty good answer to anything that switches in. I feel like she's just going to want to stay in here. It is her best answer to this thing. And what I can do is just get off a nice powerful Bug Buzz. And hopefully get some good damage on this thing. Why don't I put that in the calcs? It actually switches into the Milotic. Let me see. Milotic. Defensive. Versus Yanmega. Speed boost. Bug Buzz is doing 40. Scald's doing about the same. Ice Beam's doing a lot more. I'm gonna try a Giga Drain. Does 47. Scald does a lot. No burn. No burn. Giga Drain still doing a lot. I'll probably have enough. I might have enough to. Yeah, I might gain enough back to live with the next Scald. Let's see. This might be the part of the game where I play too risky and lose it. But I think could go into Rotom. I think that kind of baits in the Shaman though. Come on. Yes, we get a good amount of HP back as the Ice Beam is revealed. Oh boy. Okay. That was a good play, going for the Scald and then Ice Beam. What I'm going to do here is just go for the Volt Switch. It'll get me the KO here, as well as get me initiative if she does want to save this thing. Yeah, it might not have been my play to let my Yanmega go down. This is actually going on a long time. It was almost to that half-hour point that I was talking about. I think I'll have to, if I go for the Thunderbolt. So if I go for the Volt Switch, then I give her initiative, and I don't really want that. Well, I give her initiative either way, because she gets. I don't want to go into either of my Cobalion or my Heracross and then let her switch into that I want to... Okay, this comes out. Sonic comes out. This is an issue. This is an issue. This thing could definitely be scarfed. If it is, then I could try going the hair across. I don't know. Alright, thankfully Cobalion does eat up a Thunderbolt from Raikou. Doesn't Oko with anything though. This is looking dangerous. Definitely looking dangerous. Alright, I'm gonna go Heracross. As he goes for the Leech Seed. That's not great. I'm gonna go for the Pin Missile though. I kinda just need to get this thing gone, as there's the Air Slash. But I should be able to eat up any hit from this thing, I believe. And I might just have to go for Swords Dance right here. And try to go for game. Ugh, this is not looking good. I got impatient. I got impatient with my young Mega. Alright, we go for the Swords Dance. And the Earth Power is revealed, and that's game. GG. Alright. Didn't even think about the Earth Power. That's pretty good. And the Sea Flower just goes, well played, my opponent. Looked good from the beginning, but quickly took a turn as I got very impatient there. But I do have to run. So, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. Check out Moxie's channel. Subscribe to mine as well. And other than that, keep dreaming. See you next time, and peace out.